We'll see what I remember of last week.
Nice. Well, it's what they're there for.
Oh, we got a
Rift
long
got
rest.
a Vorpal Great Hammer.
Yeah, right. No, I think it was a Vorpal, a giant slaying Vorpal Greyhammer, wasn't it? Wasn't that right?
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah.
Clarark has a pet now.
Yeah, it's a chimera.
It's it's a manticore, actually.
Yes, 1,000,000%. So last time on Dragon Ball
I thought I
Z,
full rested, but then.
We make the same joke in every stream. I love
I
it.
know it's just
Well, not even just that. I feel like most of the games I play.
No. I'm saying, like, every one of our different groups were like, last time on Dragon Ball Z. I say that, and I don't even watch Dragon Ball Z.
Akira Toriyama was a genius man.
Yes.
Rift,
Um,
don't do a full rest because we didn't take
Oh.
a full rest here because it's too early for us to take a full rest. We still
Yeah.
have
Oh,
like
God.
10 more hours in the day that we need to go through.
You
Right.
did-
Like 6 to 8
Too
at
late.
minimum. But yes.
just set your health back to what it was and take
Yeah.
a short rest. Um, but the big thing that happened last week, there was a lot of backwards exploration and checking some stuff that we had been through before. I think kind of perhaps the biggest thing that happened, we encountered our second member of the fine fellows of Daggerford, and he was shifty AF, and our resident paladin of a monitor needed to just kind of end him as a right to his god, and there was some discussion about that. But we moved on, world weary and a little bit dirtier. In particular, Slither, who's just covered in filth right now from jumping into a fountain that he thought was a pool.
It was a toilet. Let's just
It
call
was
it.
it was yeah, it had become a toilet, right? Just so lots of excrement and filth.
Excrement.
But at the end of our adventures for that session, we came upon a room that seemed to be a sort of an ancient bedchamber or guest chambers, maybe, and certainly did not look like it was had seen any use in quite a few moons. The party took a short rest here, and this is where we will pick back up. Let me have a luck check from. Well, first of all, did anyone not short rest? I don't really recall that.
I did not short rest, so actually, I'm going to. I guess.
Yes, that's fine. That's fine. So, Cole,
I think everybody did.
excellent. So let me get a luck check from everyone.
You say luck check? Okay.
Yes, please.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why mine didn't show up.
This
there, but-
this can't be good.
Oh, man.
Let me. I thought I had enough tabs open, but I don't.
Oh, I wonder. Did that whisper to you, Craig?
Rift's Whisper.
If you want to learn how to open tabs, talk with Kyle.
Yeah. Well, no, the thing is I closed them afterwards. Slither, yours did not whisper, no. 10?
Okay.
No, 10 did not whisper.
Interesting.
Oh, so,
Uh-oh.
okay. We'll do Rift first. Rift, you were unable to short rest for here because as you went to lay down, you were just kind of overcome with like, it wasn't quite a fit, but like you just started thinking about how much earth was disturbed to make this dungeon, and it was really pissing you off. Like you couldn't think straight no matter what you tried to do. It was like it was all you even had to get up and start pacing a little bit quietly. But yeah, it was an unpleasant little bit of emotion for you. And Clark,
Yes.
um, did you doze off in your short rest, or were you awake the whole time?
No, yeah, I was awake.
Okay, so what were you doing? Like studying your scriptures or cleaning your weapon, kind of
Yeah,
thing?
I would say I would be just thinking about religion and maybe praying to Lavender. And I know it's Lathander. I like calling him Lavender.
It's hard to
Jeez.
pronounce with your facial appendages.
Yes.
Um,
It's an Aarakocra lisp that's causing me to say Lavender.
as you were going about your business, unabided, kind of. Well, here, we can go down to the other channel.
Secrets.
Secrets.
Dirty little secrets.
Dirty little girl.
Oh, don't.
Puppies. Did they go in? They went in the other room?
Yeah, they're doing private art.
Oh, okay.
Rift, are you all right? You've been pacing quite a bit.
Go.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just thinking about the Earth. I forgot what the Earth was called in this.
Like the planet or just
Yeah,
the
what
land
did
that
they,
we're on right
what
now?
they call it? Sure, that I can't remember.
Starts with a T.
Yeah, it just said like
Telra or something.
Dang it. What was it? I know
A
I
bear
wrote it.
Terrell.
Terrell. There we go. Yes. I was thinking of Terrell being disposed of and treated unfairly.
All right. Sorry about that, my friend. So we have finished our short rest. It was restful for most of us. What will the party do now?
Guys, I, I, I don't know. I kind of don't want to tell you. I don't want anyone to think I'm crazy or anything. Um, but so I'm all for exploring as much of each level as possible. But when I was praying just now, I don't think I heard Lavender's voice, but I got somebody's voice, and it just kept saying, we need to go deeper and deeper, and then it just repeated deeper over and over again. And I'm not hearing things, I'm not going crazy, don't jump to that conclusion. But maybe we're not supposed to explore the whole first level, maybe we're supposed to go downward, I don't know. I don't want to miss anything, but what do you guys think?
Or it could be a trap.
Could be.
What did this voice sound like?
Like an old, like, wispy man. Like,
Say, well, it could have been the mage trying to trick us.
it wasn't the mage. I've heard the mage before from that statue, and
Are-
it wasn't,
But
Helen.
you don't think the mage can change his voice?
That's true, but I don't see why the mage would. If we know the mage is here and the mage knows we're here, then why would the mage hide? Like, they clearly, the mage didn't
Well,
hide
he
when
wants
when-
us to come down. He doesn't want us to sweep out all of his traps and stuff. He just wants us to come down unprepared so he could kill us.
1 second.
Lily will return shortly. She closed her laptop by accident.
Oopsie.
Chicken wings?
Yep.
Yay!
And if any of you guys are really curious about it, you would know it. It's probably around like 10 o'clock or so, 10 or 11 a.m. the day after you went in here. Somewhere between 10 and noon, you guys would all know. Any dwarfs amongst you would know, or underground species would know that it's like 11:30.
We have that clock thing.
Oh, you have a clock.
That only does day, night.
Oh, I thought you said it could tell you the time.
No, I
No,
think
day,
it's just
night, I
day,
believe.
night.
Huh.
No, I'm just telling you guys because what I had said was, unless you guys were underground for like upwards of 5 days, you would probably always normally closely know what time it is, without any sort of aid or anything.
I mean, I don't have space right this second. Can you just, I don't know.
Sure.
Put it down? Thank you.
Throw the cheeseburger at her, Kyle.
It is chicken wings. I'm doing laundry while trying to do this. Trying really hard not to show me folding my underwear to hang it up.
Maybe that's how you get more followers.
Maybe.
Hold that underwear
Guys, do you want to
camera.
see my underwear?
No, you know what it is?
Look how many hot tubs.
Yeah, I was gonna say a hot tub. Right.
If I had a hot tub, I would definitely be in it.
Yeah, for sure.
Crystal, you joined me in my hot tub, right?
I would definitely.
That was just a test roll, FYI.
All right, welcome back. That was a short derailment.
So yeah, what was the general consensus? Do we keep exploring horizontally, or do we begin vertical decline?
I would like to continue exploring the way we have been exploring because I don't necessarily trust your voice. Sorry. It's not that I don't trust you, but there could be trickery about.
I
Then-
fear for your soul if you're hearing anything but your own God's voice.
Ouch!
Ouch.
That hurts.
I mean, he's not wrong, though.
I mean, there's telepathy's a thing, and there are various species that have built-in. there's
But
both
you
magical
would think
telepathy
if
and
this was so, they would
biological
ask for permission first before just going into your mind.
I mean,
He's a beluga whale.
that's true. Let me see if I can actively reach out to them.
Unless this is the divine DM saying that he don't want to do any more and we should get going.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it's just a whole misdirect. No,
He's like, I didn't prepare anymore this level, just go further down.
I'm gonna see if this works. I cross my hands and I bow my head and I try praying, and I just think like, hello, voice inside my head, are you still there? Hello. Do I hear anything?
Give me a religion check.
Okay.
Oh, the DM's become religious.
Turns into Clark the Warlock.
I got a 15.
You hear nothing.
God damn it. Literally.
Does anybody want to help? Mitch could probably give you good help if you want. I'm sorry, Conwyn.
Conwyn, if my God isn't answering or I'm not getting anything out of my religious prayers, what would you suggest?
I'll correct his pronunciations so that he can properly
Do the right.
convene with his gods.
The old Netherian can be hard to roll off the tongue sometimes.
Yes.
So
I've
yes,
also
that-
been saying
It's
religion.
Leviosa, not Leviosa.
I've also been saying religion, like the word like John instead of religion. So yes.
Alright, yeah, you can hit that with another roll.
Okay.
Be
That's worse.
No, yeah, you don't get
15
any, you
was
don't get
as good as I
any
had.
response.
Alright, Paul, we need a boxer in frame.
Guys,
I don't know where he is.
I didn't get
Fair.
anything upon my second question, so yeah.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you think it was your god? Did you legitimately think it was your god?
No, I don't. I specifically don't, because I've heard things like, Lathander, voice booms like shakes the mountains, and this voice certainly did not shake mountains. This voice was like wheezy, like wheezing through like a tumbleweed or something. Like it wasn't. It was not like a very strong,
Pitter
upright,
patter of
booming
children's
voice.
footsteps.
And it wasn't our lady friend, so
It was not the lady friend. It also wasn't Alistair. So
unsanctioned advice from somebody.
yeah.
I for one.
We'll get down, down, down
More risk
eventually.
down further.
There's no need to rush and cause trouble.
Has anybody else been hearing voices while we've been here? Other than obviously our own voices, of course.
How big do you think
I
this
mean,
first
but-
floor is?
I don't think we
It's
should
big.
have me as your example either, but yeah.
Kathira, what have you been hearing?
Oh, it has nothing to do with the cave.
Oh, okay. To answer Rift, I would say, based on the map that we've been scrolling down, we are probably halfway through the first floor, because we maybe more than that, maybe 3/4, but we went south at one point. Oh, come on, at that pillar room, and so I feel like there's probably a whole humongous giant portion of this level that we haven't been to yet. So while we're right now are on some north, like mid eastern path, we would still have, we'd have to go way back to the pillar room and go north, and who knows what that unlocks in like the top of this level. So
This could loop around and we'll make it back there eventually.
that's true too, Conwyn. Yes.
So, we've been doing well. We should just continue on.
Yes, I would agree with you prior to hearing the voice. That's the voice is the only thing.
Why
that
do you
makes me
why
think-
do you trust the voice so implicitly?
No, not trust. The voice just makes me doubt the current situation.
Well, it
doesn't
doesn't
make me trust the
say
voice.
it didn't
There
say
should
we had to
never
do
be
it
doubt in your
immediately,
heart,
right?
young birdman.
Maybe it thinks we're lost and we know we have to go down. It didn't say
Conwyn,
immediately, right?
Make a persuasion check. When Conwyn said that to Clarark, he said it with a 24 on the persuasion roll. So take that where what you will, Clarark.
Saying what? That I shouldn't have doubt?
There should never be doubt in your heart, young birdman.
Okay. Then yeah, we keep on keeping on. I think when we do rise up, though, we may want to speak to, sorry, what's the guy? Durgan? The bar
Durden.
guy?
Durden.
I
D-U-R-D.
think maybe we ask Durden if like, what his opinion on scavenging because he's been deeper than anybody else. What his opinion on scavenging each floor is. Do we clear out each floor, or do we just try to go as deep as humanly possible? But yeah, no, okay.
Where do you see human among our party?
Humanoidly possible. Humanoidly possible is what I meant.
Then onward we go.
And I point over at Amara, and I'm like, Amara's a human?
She goes, maybe. Kyle, did you take my ranches?
Maybe I have all the sauces out here.
Can I have 2, please?
This
Yeah.
soft boss. To be fair, Amara is a weird human.
She stalks in the gloams.
Okay, I mean. Then
My
let's-
eyes shine in the darkness.
Let's move on from this
Say
room.
we keep going.
Yeah, let's just keep going then.
Kyle,
Get any more? I'll let you guys know.
can I have some sauces, please?
Yeah.
You'll get the
All
sauce.
right. You guys know the
Mmm.
drill. Try to keep the movement to your, the individual pick up, put down to your movement speed, and only jump through stuff if you're way, way behind.
I have a feeling this door maybe lead to another antechamber of rest.
These stairs, the party sees that Slither's currently on, these go up the total ascension is maybe 7 feet or so. It's not like a grand staircase, just a short little.
Rift, Slither, you don't want to check this door?
I, I,
On the left,
I think we had been through that.
I only have one wrench.
I'm assuming
One
if
wrench
it's
for
there,
everything?
You guys
No, one wrench.
probably
Yes.
never opened
For
it.
all the wings.
I don't
Or
think
no,
Actually,
you
I don't know if
must
it's
have
yours because I
opened
ordered a blue cheese on the side.
Oh no!
Blue
Oh,
cheese.
that door. I understand.
Did you order a separate wrench, or should the wrench just come
No,
with
they
it?
should come with them.
I'm talking
There
about
aren't
the
any.
south
I
one.
checked them
No,
both.
Yeah, I see.
No.
it.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
check
yeah,
my
yeah,
wrench.
I forgot
Do
about
you mind if I
that.
got a wrench
Sorry.
altogether? I'll check.
Let me. All right. Rift goes and opens up the door.
Ah,
It appears to be
Yet
another
another
sleeping chamber.
The party sees a nearly identical room to the previous one, the one we took our short rest in. The only differences are those with how the dust is settled, and the other room had a skeleton in it. The actual shape, form, and function of this room is identical.
Well, it's good to know there's options at least.
mm.
Rift, are you ready?
I thought I was on this whole time. Yes.
You weren't.
All right. After walking up through a very dusty
Did you have your two
hallway, the
wrenches?
party comes to another door.
Thank you.
Rift.
I have a
Opens
wrench
it?
as well. Do you
No, I
need
just
more than
think-
two?
Mm.
Okay.
Can I lock in?
Ah, true
Sorry, guys.
accommodations.
Oh.
The party sees what they would describe as ancient room here, covered in dust and cobwebs, although the actual amount of vermin is not that high. It seems as though this room was sealed for quite some amount of time. Every wall in this first room that the party sees is covered head to floor to ceiling with a fresco. The fresco, funnily enough though, is of a cavern wall, so the whole room has a very, very cave-like quality to it. There are
It's hilarious.
almost
I mean,
all of the furniture in this room is well on its way to being disintegrated, although you all notice that it is clearly made for one of the smaller races out there.
This is
Certainly
so
not
inviting that it's
humans
scary.
or elves.
I'm
Uh,
gonna take a little bit closer look around, just kind of glance around, see if anything sticks out.
Of course, do a
Pippin,
perception.
poke that giant chair.
It's 7 unless somebody wants to give me a
I'll help you.
help. Sorry. 11 or 14 with the help.
Yeah, you don't really notice. You would, looking around, you think to yourself that once upon a time, this could have been like some sort of chamber meant for high-level aristocracy or maybe royals or nobility even. But just the amount of time that has went by, really, it looks like if you touch any of the furniture, it looks like there's a good chance it would probably just all fall apart.
I feel like this may be an indication that there was more than just dungeon to this dungeon previously.
There's another. Whoa, it's a bathroom.
Slither, would you care to take another swim?
The party walks in. The southern half of the room contains a sunken basin with a drain at the west end and a stone drain plug nearby. A heavy stone spigot sticks out of the south wall above the basin. Would you guys like to fiddle with it at all? I know in the picture there's water in the basin, but in reality there's not. I was just trying to really convey what it is. But you see the spigot there.
is there a
Do
well?
you think you'd be able to get that working?
Quite possibly, yes.
Pippin, as you get closer and approach it, you kind of, as you get ready to inspect it, you're thinking to yourself, it looks covered with dust and dirt, but you don't see any You might even want to just turn the handle.
Alright, I'll just turn the handle.
Oh boy.
You know, it's hard. It makes a loud screeching noise, but yeah, you do, and at first it's like splutters and splutters, but yeah, like water kind of drips out at first, and then you get like a fairly decent stream, like one of us would normally get in like a bathroom sink IRL.
Mother, you can take a shower.
Yeah,
It keeps
showers.
licking the-
Clean the
Yeah,
muck
shower,
off.
please.
Someone else first.
Someone's gonna see if there's anything special about the water, particularly magical.
Sure.
Slither just goes over and gets in it.
Okay, so Slither
So
gets
fine.
in, and Slither, you do, and we'll do an athletics because it's closer to a faucet. It's like a really, really big.
I'm just gonna
snake.
take like a
give me.
splash shower.
No, give me an. Okay, you're doing a splash shower. Yeah, that's fine. So Slither just immediately starts splashing stuff onto him. On the Arcana, no, you don't sense any powerful arcane properties to the water, or or anything in this room with that. Slither, I want to do something to you, but no, it's fine. You notice to yourself as you're splashing it on, you notice it is like it's brackish water. You know what I mean? It seems as though this water was probably still for like a
At
very,
least it
very.
doesn't smell like piss.
Yeah, no, it's far better than the smell you had before, and it's getting it off. But now it's still a weird, weird smell. Now you just smell like laundry that's been out for 2 days.
Oh, I was gonna say like pickles.
Yeah.
Like he's now been brined.
Really small little bit.
So Mara's like, I would also like to bathe.
Yep, you splash yourself.
Get some of the dried off muck off.
Amara, do a survival check.
Okay. Great. $12.
You think to yourself, you think to yourself, I would probably even drink this. You agree that it looks nasty and smells nasty, but you're like, it's probably, I don't see any bits in it.
Like,
Let me.
This is completely out of character. This isn't a flowing ooze, is it?
No, that would be wonderful. That would be. No, I didn't want to buy it. This is just kind of how this room was. I didn't want to make. It was okay not to have combat sometimes. Pippin, I would like to do a history check from you, though.
15?
As a local of the area, there was stories of ancient dwarven empires being kind of co-located to where we are right now. So you kind of would perhaps connect the dots, or maybe just kind of think that maybe this was those guys, a remnant of those guys.
Amara fills up her water skein. I think that though the water is not delectable, it will do. And she kind of sloshes her water skin around.
Did
While
you drink
doing-
some? Did you get sick?
No one's sick yet. No. While you're doing that, Amara, you hear a kind of a crash from the other room, and it's Rift breaking through the table.
Pull yourself together. I know there's no one here now, but this was once a fine place.
It appears Master Birdman is catatonic.
Yeah, I'm here. So I was actually just gonna say, they say old people hide money in their mattresses. Do you think they hide money in their couches? Just check all the couches for gold.
Oh god.
Do an investigation.
Checks for loose change.
I want to check for loose change in the couches. Absolutely.
I'm glad, because I would have been bummed if you guys walked by that mimic. No, you don't. You don't find anything, and moreover, you literally, as you break everything in the room, everything. These all were ancient, millennia-old relics, and now they're all destroyed.
Now they're gone.
Looking
Hey,
for
that-
5 gold
yes,
pieces.
That just means we've been thorough. That is. While I was doing the food thing, what did I miss in this? Was it just another sleeping room?
There was a working water fountain, essentially.
Oh no, sorry.
No,
I mean
he's
the one
talking
after.
about the other
Sorry.
one.
The one that's like bunk beds with the one we did.
Oh no, that was just kind of a mirror image of the one you guys slept in.
All right. So I
It's going
think just
down.
north of the pillars, then, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a long trek.
That's a long trek. Let's do it to it, team.
So, DM, are we allowed to fast track there, or should we just continue moving as is?
Since you asked me, give me a luck roll, and I'll have somebody else do it next time.
Not very lucky.
Stop, everybody. Well, who's in front? Everybody
I
stop.
am.
Or actually,
Oh shit.
where would it have been? Where are you? I moved too fast.
When Conwin asked,
Okay.
I was next to him and everyone was behind us. So,
I swear
Sorry,
to
guys.
God, if this air elemental respawns,
That would be pretty obnoxious, huh? Okay. And then I need random encounters. Who? Slither was that? Clark is the one in front. And you? Okay. Carry on what you guys are doing. Just only go your movement, please.
Oh, actually, this is a dead end. There's a secret door though here, right?
Yeah.
I'm both.
Oh,
sides,
it's,
yeah.
oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Oh no, that was never open. That's why. It should be open for you now, Clark.
Okay, thank you.
The party, Clark. You just
Wow,
heard some.
Clark, Jesus.
I feel like he's not going his actual speed.
Guys,
I
I have
think-
a fly speed of 50.
60, isn't it? Or 50? In any event, Clark, you just heard something funky to the south.
Okay. I will check my fly speed for you guys, but it's either 50 or 60, so I can move pretty fast.
Yeah, he's a fast boy.
Flight 50 feet. Okay.
The party
Nice.
hears some kind of
there's
loud.
something's to the
grinding.
south. I don't know if you want to check that out or you want to keep going.
It's probably,
Interesting you keep
I'm
hearing
not
that.
anywhere near you, but it's probably not to leave something behind us that could attack us, right?
We're gonna go way north. We're going like way north.
Oh, wait.
Conwin hears something getting very, very close.
Oh, I actually can see it, or somebody can
I
see it.
can
no?
see it.
Yeah.
Alright, the party sees coming around the bend
Oh my.
a
We run!
quite a large metallic construct. It looks a little bit like Maw, except if Maw was mixed with like a centurion.
Hmm.
Huh.
This entity noticed Conwin so far, and maybe Pippin and maybe Rift. And it is saying, "Halt! Intruders! Intruders! Halt! And you notice the party, it was easy to focus on a large tower shield in its one hand, but in its other hand, it actually had a wand, which it is now raising and pointing at Conwyn.
Wait, we are not intruders, we are guests of Hallister.
Halt! Intruders! Intruders! Fireball!
No.
Nothing happens. Intruders! Fireball! It says a little bit louder, but still mechanically, and nothing happens.
How do we get in? Intruder window.
Fireball!
Directly at Kyle.
Magic missile! Magic missile! And it just keeps.
I don't think
Can I
it's
shoot the
working.
wand out of his
Guys,
hand?
guys, can we make friends with this guy like the Great Bardic Play Iron Giants?
No, can I shoot the wand out of his hand?
Sentry, what is your purpose?
You could try that, Amara. The sentry is not going to. Make a charisma check, Conwyn.
Of all things. Oh, actually, no, I'm paladin, so not very good.
Yeah, it points its wand. It was just kind of pointing it like in between all of you in your all general direction. Now it points its focus at you. Grasping tendrils. Magic missile.
Guys, it seems like
I
we've
get
nothing
the
but
feeling
fans.
he's been down here for quite some time.
Yeah.
He's shooting blanks.
Intruders.
Can I please shoot it out of his hand?
Sure, make a attack.
Or we could just ignore it if it's not hurting us.
Nat 20
I don't
for
believe
29.
that she would.
Craig.
I'm just getting its stat sheet up. Although I guess I could probably just do this. Can't I? Yeah, that hits. So
Because
when you did that, you hit it. You hit the wand, and you can even do damage on it. Roll damage since you're hitting with an attack.
Question, we're not in initiative. Do I get my bonus or no?
We're gonna be in initiative after this.
Okay.
Although I will, once we get into initiative, do a full turn now. Yeah, I suppose it makes sense to do a full turn right now, and you'll have the surprise round.
why are you initiating attack on it?
Amara shoots her arrow at this like 8-foot tall, steel-clad monstrosity.
So 9 plus I need D8. 4, so 13.
Okay. All right. Since you have surprise round, I do believe you get what? Two more attacks.
Woohoo! All right. Let's do it. Does an 18 hit?
Really, Amara, not everything's solved with a crossbow.
18 does hit.
Maybe it's a puzzle where we have to attack it with the spell it yells out.
9
It yells
damage.
Fireball, we attack it with fireball.
Does
That
a
would
16
be
hit?
like an MMO plus. 16 does not hit.
Okay.
This you notice is kind of deflecting off of the creature's outer armament.
Mm-hmm.
So let us all get into.
But Mark, supposed to get us in
Yay,
trouble.
initiative.
Excuse
ready
me.
for the
He was
massive
literally
initiative
trying to
roll.
kill you all with a wand. It doesn't matter if it was
let's see
broken
that
or not.
one.
So
That's
what's
not
happened?
firing.
You did successfully shoot the wand out of the monster's hand, and this seemed to you notice its kind of whole head just kind of, and he looks at you, and then he looks down and he looks back up. He says, "I am not a wizard." And then he pulls out a.
You fudging, fudging, fudge.
He says, "I am not a wizard," and he holds up his hand like it's like a gauntlet. I mean, it is a gauntlet, very literally.
Conwyn is rubbing off.
Nice roll.
I just. I've rolled above a 10 once this entire campaign
Do you have
for
like,
initiative.
Do you have like a negative to initiative or anything like that?
Well, yeah, my dexterity was only 8, but
You're meant to
That
go
is
last.
just awful. Awful.
I think my average is like around a 5.
Okay, Miss Amara,
All right.
you had your surprise round. Now this is the first round of combat. Well, the surprise round is the first round of combat, but
Okay. So she is going to attempt to hit with a nat 20 again.
it's definitely gonna hit. The arrow going out, almost invisible to the naked eye.
Okay, I didn't do the crit, so I'm just going to do it. I need another
Okay.
d6.
Just let me know how much that is. Excellent.
Okay, so it's... Ooh, I rolled a d6 and got a 6. Cool. So that's going to be a total of 12 damage. Yep. I'll do that again. 21 to hit.
Hits.
9 damage.
Both hits landing in between plates of hardened steel. The
23.
third hitting its throat area.
23 hits. And 7 damage. And then she's gonna whoop, hide over here.
All right. Clarark.
I'm going to. I will just step out and do a Toll the Dead. So DC 14 Wisdom save.
It's gonna pass on that one.
Okay, so that does nothing. How many do I have? Yeah, I'll use one of those. I will bonus action spiritual weapon. And then I'll swing that. 23 to hit.
23 does hit.
For 7 damage.
All right.
And that's my turn. I guess I'll move back, but yeah, that's my turn.
I know it might.
All right, Pip.
Alright. I'll move here, and I'm gonna hit this fella with some burning hands.
All right. A cone of fire being released from Maw's feet.
And he's gotta make a dex save. And I have to add the 1d8.
12. 12 on deck.
Failed. So he makes the full 17. And that'll be my turn.
Uh, can he move through your spiritual weapon?
Yeah, my spiritual weapon's not like a thing that's.
No, it's not like an obstruction. Okay.
Wouldn't
All
that
right.
be nice?
We will have
Uh-oh.
the big metal-clad figure will lumber forward, phasing right through Clark's spiritual weapon, rearing its fist.
It
back
doesn't
and
phase him at all.
making a Hulk smash type attack at Maw itself. Doing a 27 will hit and doing 16 bludgeoning damage. Rearing back again, coming down. A 12 will miss. Is that a 12 misses? On Maw.
Yes.
I think he's what? He's 15. Yeah. All right, so the second one just kind of like scraping to the side, but being deflected off of the carriage of Maw itself. And
You said 14 damage?
16.
Oh, 6. Okay.
Yeah, 16. And that will be the shielded metal figure's turn.
Ma ain't looking so good.
Ruh-roh.
Kathira?
I'm sorry, rethinking my situation.
No, you're all good. I just want to make sure you knew.
It's hard to drop a load on someone when he's surrounded by other people.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you target it further down the hallway.
That statement could be inferred
I'm
totally different ways.
I'm just gonna experiment.
You're welcome.
And cast produce flame at the
Okay.
metal figure.
Yep. 22 definitely hitting for 12 damage. And now that's like just chilling there and it's out. Is that right?
No, it's like a projectile. She's
Oh,
throwing
right. So yeah,
fireballs
so it
at
comes
Yeah,
from your
it's
hand,
not
right?
the
I think you're thinking of the
sphere, it's
cube.
Yeah. Right. So instead, you threw your thing and landed on him and blew up for 12 damage. The wisps of flames and smoke still kind of coming off of the armor on the figure. Seconds after the blow. All right. Any bonus or movement?
No, I'm good. I'm done.
All right. Rift.
Is this like the robot in Chrono Trigger?
That's what I was thinking, that we could befriend it. Exactly.
No.
It was literally
well,
trying to kill us from the
kinda,
second
yeah.
it saw us.
I mean, it didn't cast any spells.
It tried
It
super
actually
hard.
It actually technically never attacked us. Maybe
You
it was
guys were
asking-
never in initiative.
Maybe he was like, do you have fireball? He was asking us questions to see how talented of wizards we were. Do you have magic missile? Do you have fireball?
Mm-mm.
And we attacked it.
Sorry, Rift. Rift charges up, grasping her maul.
No,
Oh,
I
your hand
I
axe or
do,
whatever.
but now I have to drop that because I need javelin.
If you stand right here, you're technically in melee range.
Yeah.
This is true. Yep.
Where? Right here?
Yep.
Yep.
Because you're, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's a large
Technically.
creature.
Ah, that's smart. Okay.
So you have
well,
the
now
diagonal.
I have to do this all over again. Alright. Okay, that's cool.
Pippin, maybe like mechanic to robot. You should try talking to it on your turn.
I think it's a little too late for that one.
Dirty 20? That's dirty 20.
A 20 to hit. Okay, yes, a 20 does hit. The creature raising its shield in time, but the head of the maul breaking through the steel, covering the front of the creature's arm and side, dealing 8 bludgeoning damage. Hits. Again, the creature keeping its shield up, and the maul coming down and tearing through the metal rather easily for 9 points of bludgeoning.
How does he look, by the way? Like, I don't.
He's still standing upright, but you notice his movements are all kind of eliciting like scraping sounds, and there's kind of pools of oil kind of forming beneath him at his feet.
Is he the D&D condition bloodied, or in his case, rusted?
Yeah, you. If I were to say so, I would say you would be bloodied. Looking worse for the wear.
I'm good for now.
All right. Much better smelling Slither steps up to plate.
So. So I'm gonna take my first action as my crossbow hits. Oops. 21 hit.
21 does hit. Now this will be with no right damage on it currently.
Correct. So if it rolls it, I'm gonna have to.
Just subtract it. Yeah. No problem.
No, it should be more roll.
Your bow is normally +6, right?
Yeah. Oh.
All right.
So for my bonus action on this one, I'm gonna do my right. And I believe that is my turn.
No, you get 2 attacks, don't you? Yeah, you get 2 attacks.
Oh no, I do get 2 attacks. I always forget which one. Okay, so this one will have the. If it hits, obviously.
You could also, I mean, it's too late now, hypothetically do your bonus action before the attack.
Yeah, that would have been the play, but it's all goody.
I thought you.
No, you can do bonus when you can do the bonus and the action and the movement in any order you pick, always.
Okay.
It just-
the bonus
it just-
action was just that. It was an action.
The only
after-
time you have to take it after is if it's a bonus action attack. Because
No,
you
that's
have to
not
take an
true.
attack action.
Well, that's only for some that's only for
Right.
some bonus action attacks.
Okay,
Slither,
so
we
22.
can add it. We can add it. 22 hits, and then we'll do your right twice. You know what
I'm
I
not
mean?
worried.
Like,
I'm not that worried.
okay.
It is what it is. I did what I did.
The arcs of electricity starting to creep out over the shaft of the bow and the what's the name for the curved part of a bow? Any friendly people know?
Recurve. The recurve.
recurve,
The,
yeah,
bur-
recurve.
the bow.
The recurve of it.
The spring, actually. If it technically it's a spring.
Starboard, port.
Yes. All right. Any movement, Slither?
Mm, yeah, I think I'll go back over to where I was.
All right. No cost to you. Sir Conwyn.
Alright. We're gonna take a few flail strikes against it.
All right. Heavy metal.
$17.
17 hitting. The creature trying to move its shield in the way of the flail blow, but since the damage Rift had just done to it, it seemed to get caught up and didn't quite make it in time, but just almost. I saw
So
the
6
damage on that one.
damage and then 18. for another 6.
All right.
And I'm gonna stay
Cool.
right here, keep everybody safe.
Oily liquid rapidly increasing in size at this creature's feet. Sparks begin to fly off its sides.
On the hits of my flail, does it seem like the metal, even though it looks sturdy, is actually dilapidated?
You're talking about on the shield guardian?
On the sentry, yeah.
Or yeah, I'm sorry. Not like it's a whatever the material is seems to be of a very high quality to you, though it does seem very old, and the construct itself seems to have been fairly ravaged. Like you can see other marks along its surface, and kind of claw marks, scratch marks, burn marks, scuffs, all this sort of thing.
This one seems to have been here for quite a while. Maybe it's time to decommission it.
The construct kind of levels its eyes over towards Amara. I just needed master. A bead of oil comes out of its eye socket.
Oil can. Oil can.
Yeah, this is a Wizard of Oz situation. That's all it was.
It was attempting to kill us.
No, it just said
It
fireball
wasn't.
and magic missile. We don't know what that means.
What do you mean? It was pointing a wand at us, calling these things.
But the wand didn't work, so it was probably just like, help me fix my wand. That's all it was saying.
No.
Speaking of the wand,
He then said, I am not
Could kill
a
us.
wizard.
We should definitely pick up the wand, yeah.
Well,
Amara, it is your turn.
Maybe it was a sex bot.
yeah. I'd say,
Fireball, magic
I'll be your new master now.
tentacle whip.
It looks at you deeply, and you hear a noise like, and no one had noticed it before, but a kind of a faint, worn sigil that is on this construct's forehead, weakly and in a flickering manner, started to glow for a second, but then abruptly just shut down. And the construct says, I will find master. Raising its fist and shield, prepared for battle.
Who is master?
I will find master.
What's the sigil look like?
You could roll either Arcana or History. Your choice.
I'll help with whatever it is.
Cool, thank you.
So she doesn't know. I think that what you need to find is rest. And
I
she,
got a dirty 20.
Yeah. So Clarark, in his kind of assorted religious studies, had heard about ancient wars of the Nethril, and a couple of other equally ancient civilizations. The Nethril were the ancient elves. But in any event, they used these as kind of like weapons of war, these shield guardians, and the magics involved with constructs like this were kind of soul magics, to the effect that they linked these things to individual wizards or spellcasters, and it was kind of like a familiar in a sense.
Or a child. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, kind of, yeah, in many regards, because it was like these shield guardians they used the magic of their, you know what I mean? They would be bonded with a wizard or a spellcaster, and they would protect the spellcaster, and the spellcaster would empower the construct, so it was kind of like a both way.
I tell the party.
dirty 20 to
Oh,
hit.
It's on Amara.
Hits.
Ooh, 10 damage.
How do you do it?
I say, your master's long gone and so should you. And then I just, like, shoot an arrow right into, like, his, like, crippling power core. Just, like...
You do so, and there's like kind of a small electrical discharge along the construct. Its eyes, which had previously had some sort of luminescence to them, went dark, and all of its limbs kind of went slack for a moment, and the eyes then snap open, glowing red. The core that you had struck, the electricity that had arced out over the body, redoubling back into the core beginning to grow brightly, and the shield guardian repeating, "Fireball! Fireball!" and the core growing
I think we
brighter
need to get
and
out of here
brighter.
now.
Everybody use your reaction to dodge!
Everyone through the door and close it.
Please.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Somebody grab the wand, maybe? I don't know.
Now, just go.
Is
Forget
anyone
the
not
wand,
going?
Just go.
Bye. Sup?
And close the door.
Just as Slither is closing the door, there is a hell of an explosion. The party hears boo, and there's clinking sounds and grinding sounds. Slither, make a strength check.
I don't know how. Probably the explosion was strong enough to push Conwyn into, like, literally.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it was. Just the force. Yes, exactly.
Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, so you braced yourself sturdily, even your tail kind of finding an impact point against the ground, and the force, tried pushing you back, but you steeled yourself and withstood the momentum and the force.
Amara.
Oh, we all know he was trying to kill us the entire time. Why is everything always my fault? You needed enough bath.
There's no sense bickering now. It's already done. We should just continue on the path.
He blames me for everything.
Do we want to see if the wand survived the explosion in case we could sell the wand for money or something?
It's not worth it if there's any more. We should just continue.
Alright.
Does anyone want to do a survival check?
Sure. No. 9.
You don't. Yeah, it just kind of looks like you're retracing your steps. You don't notice anything.
Well, but there's chalk mark.
Yes, no, rather, I was going to more, like, if somebody wanted to roll and they rolled really high, I would perhaps, like, tell you if there was, like, this piece of dust over here was disturbed, and it shouldn't have, you know what I mean? Tell you if there was other
Clark
movement.
is splitting the party.
I actually just, that was Kyle made a dumb mistake. That's a Kyle thing, not a Clark thing.
I'm gonna say we're supposed to be moving our speed.
Yeah, I have, like I said, I have 50. I would clearly be ahead of everybody because I can get 100.
Right, but would you move away from your party? Would you not
This
wait
is a
for
fair
them?
point.
I would be slightly ahead. That's all I'd be because we was retracing. Now, once we get up to this room, I'm going to fall behind. I do not want to be in front once we're going to new
But
territory.
you realize that
But
this
for-
isn't a static dungeon. This is a place you're living in, and that things could be here even though we cleared it. So you saying that...
Clark does know that. Clark hasn't seen a single instance of that except for one roving dead robot. So Clark didn't think of it that way. So
No,
it's okay.
but we've heard some things outside of our earshot
Heard,
as well.
Yes. Yes, heard. I was only ever a little bit ahead. It's okay.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Quite the hallway. Sorry, but didn't mean to move
Please
you.
murder him then.
How the hell did I get back here?
Now, which I don't like
Uh,
doing questions like this, but which way is the party gonna move here?
Oh god.
I would think right? Because right is always right. Or we actually, because of what we, I don't know. Yeah, we can go right. That would be my.
Everything you've led us to, Clark, has been nothing but battles and terribleness. We should
I
go
don't think I've
left.
technically. I don't think I've led the way most of this time.
Mm.
In fact, I distinctly remember the very first thing I said was we should go up at the beginning, and we did not. I said we should go right from the very beginning. So this area is where I wanted to go earlier. So technically, I don't know that I've made that many decisions.
I'm gonna let everyone go into the hallway, but I'm not gonna go out into the hallway till everyone else knows.
Oh, yes, I can.
Are we still in initiative order?
I
No,
just
okay.
got it.
So are we going
I
to
see
the
some more pillars.
left?
So as you get closer, Conwyn, well, what are you at? 10 foot there? You see something funky with those pillars. You
I
have
guess
you
I'll
have dark
take a closer
vision,
look.
right?
Oh yeah, I do. I see skeletons on them.
Yeah, they as you think to yourself you must be crazy, but this is like literal what is it? 10, 20, 30, 40. These are like 40-foot columns. It's a 40-foot ceiling that are seemingly mostly made of bones.
And, well, everybody can kind of see this too.
Yes.
So, you said the pillars kind of look like bones.
Yes. Yes, from your distance they kind of look like bones. You think to yourself, these might be bone pillars.
I'll go up closer to one and take a close look. See if it's actually made of bone. You want investigation?
Yeah, do an
perception,
do an investigation. Yeah.
Okay. I should just not roll this Icewind Dale die anymore.
You see, I mean, you just can almost not really believe that it is in fact bone. And we're gonna pause there. We're gonna do more initiative here, but just to kind of complete that investigation, it was Rift's movement that triggered this. But you thought to yourself, there can't be so many human bones preserved and like piled like this. Nobody would do this. So your conclusion is perhaps they're fake, like facsimiles of bones that are sticking out of these pillars. So let's now get invested.
Oh joy.
Can you, Rift? Can you see that thing in the corner?
Where?
No.
I don't see nothing. But I can see the whole room. So that's weird.
Well, no. It's just.
There you go.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh no. Wow.
Pip, you're not supposed to be down here with me.
Well,
Let's see if I can do any better.
the bad rolls are rubbing off on me.
Well, that's a little better.
Okay. We're getting there, guys.
Are you sure?
We're getting there. Oh, these things are fantastic. Here, I got you guys. Gotta.
Greg, this is just a test roll.
Yeah, of course. So, as Rift kind of got a little further into the center area of the room than the rest of the party, the group heard this sound like. That's exactly what the group heard, and they saw, or I don't know if everyone saw, but certainly Rift would turn and see a.
Waste of a net.
Oh, it didn't show up. Cool.
I can see something there and something there.
Oh,
Why?
it's different. So in people's what? Not letting me show this to you. I'm doing dumb.
Shouldn't see you're trying to do?
I guess that'll work. Nah, I'm trying to do something else, but this will work.
Oh, that's so funny.
You like that?
I
That's-
just met one of those on the other day.
Yeah,
It's mind geek.
mine turkey.
Okay, so let me just get his initiative. All right, sorry about the delay there. Amara, as per normal, you were the first to respond to the first sound of danger.
I have good line of sight there. Okay. Let's do this. Dirty 20 to hit.
Gonna hit. Very nice.
So 10 plus 4 equals 14 on the first hit. 19 to hit. With 10 damage. And 23 to hit. With 9 damage. And I'm gonna just hide behind this pillar. It's cool.
What was your first damage that you did all day long? Was it 10? Do you
All day
remember?
long, what do you mean?
14. 14.
What do you mean?
All day long just meant like with all the bonuses and stuff combined with it. I gotcha.
I was so confused.
There. All right.
There you go, Connor.
He's a growl.
You guys now have the grells in your journal for a full page
Nice.
picture.
So, for this turn altogether, I've had, let's see, 14
33 damage?
plus 10 is 24.
Yeah,
Plus,
33.
yeah. Yep.
All right, Miss Kathira.
So I'm gonna move up. Now, can I see and spellcast from here is my question.
You can see the one in the northwest, not the one in the east.
Okay,
So
so not the one that we've already fired on then.
Correct. Yeah, just so. I mean, because you just saw your allies attacking over there, like if you had something that did like an area of effect, you could probably see up till like right, kind of where the alcove starts or whatever.
Okay, so something with an AoE I could use, you said, right, Craig?
Yeah, like say if there's like a spell Shatter where you pick a point and like 20 feet on either side of that point does damage. So if you had something like that you could get the right grell, but otherwise you can only see the left grell.
Okay, I'm gonna do the erupting earth then, right? Gosh. Okay, yeah, right, like, right here.
What's the radius on that? 10 foot or 20 foot? I think that's it.
20.
Okay, you can now move that to wherever you want it to be. I think he can. Just put that to back. All right, there we go. Perfect.
Yes, that's where I
Excellent.
wanted the center. Sorry.
No worries. Let me do a dex save. 12. So that's going to fail and take full damage there, I'm assuming. 4, 16. Um, one of the boulders that are just kind of fountaining, not really boulders, but one of these large shards of hardened earth that are erupting out of the ground, smacking into the grell, um, catches it and actually partially breaks open the membrane containing the large brain of this creature, and it just starts oozing out. The grell falling to the ground dead.
A lobotomy. Cool.
Yeah, you didn't see it happen, Kathira, but you heard like a loud, your stone noise that you've heard before, and then like a really loud pimple being popped is what it sounded like to you.
Okay.
You're speaking her language.
All right, Rift.
Okay, I'm gonna go here and use my dash, I guess.
All right.
I'm gonna attack him.
If you used your dash, you have no more. You have no action left.
I can't attack.
No, because the dash is an action.
Oh, lame.
Yeah.
That would have been a good.
Where were you at before? Weren't you like right here?
I was right here.
You didn't have enough movement to get there?
10, 15, it's only 25 there.
Yeah, you could just take your
I
movement
was
to get there.
thinking I was sorry.
I
So,
think
yeah,
you used dash in a different way than I was hearing it.
Well, I was
You-
actually not.
You moved over there quickly.
I was forgetting. I was forgetting that I was boarding. I thought I was Rift, or the other one. Excuse me. Sorry.
No worries.
Just the other one.
The other one. My other personality.
Swinging up to hit this kind of floating grell creature. You do hit it, and it deals 5 damage.
Yes.
I definitely ran these guys wrong. I should have had them like be on the ceiling. For your extra attack?
Sorry.
Maybe these are stupid growls.
They're old. They're all beak, no brain.
Maybe the mind flayers gave them bad instructions.
Yeah, that's right.
Doesn't-
11 will not hit. This one, the grell, giving a caw and just kind of bobbing away from the blow. All right, Clarark. Let's get that hot bird on bird action, man.
Gonna do the trusty, the good old trusty old one.
You sound really weird, Kyle.
Okay, sorry, I moved the mic away. All right, Wisdom DC 14, please.
All right. Oh, he's nothing but a brain. It'll be
Yeah,
easy.
I thought about that. That did occur to me.
No, he fails.
Okay, cool. That's gonna be a D12 necrotic. Oh no, sorry, more than that. That's 2D12 necrotic.
Have we changed the song? Or are we still on? Dun,
I-
quack.
I think my decision is I'm gonna change the song every floor. So when we finish floor 1, I'll also probably change
There we
gods
go.
right around
There we
that
go.
as well. So I'll have a different god and a different song every floor.
Very nice.
So, 9
You fickle
plus-
bird, you.
9 plus 8, 17 necrotic damage.
Excellent.
Ding dong ding.
And his spiritual weapon.
No, I only have 1 second level spell slot, so I'm gonna move my turn.
Mr. Slither.
This is my turn, hey? Alright. I'm gonna move. So is the other one dead?
The one on the right is dead, yes.
Okay. Do I have? Probably don't have line of sight there, do I?
I would just give it. I would give it half cover, but like, yeah, you can see him, but because of the angle and everything, he's kind of got a little bit of cover on you.
Where am
If you go like to here, even you could probably hit him.
Yes, that is true.
Left
Yeah.
of me. You don't have to go forward as much because you're using a crossbow anyway.
I guess that'll give me a clear line of sight.
Yeah, that gives you full line.
And I'm gonna attack it
All right.
with my crossbow.
The ball being propelled by electricity, going at supernatural speeds, impacting and dealing. Ding. 8 points of damage. Yeah, that's accurate there. Yeah.
Yeah, that is accurate. And I'll take my. And that is not gonna hit shit.
No, that is not going to hit. The growl just kind of bobbing to the side of it.
And my last. Oh my god, are you serious?
No, this going wide naturally. You were aiming where it was before, so its previous bob had taken it well out of the danger range of that shot.
Alright, that's it for me.
All right, now the monstrous, floating, brainy thing will come down with its man of war-like tentacles at Rift.
You try to eat that brain, all you're gonna taste is dirt.
Like them. A seven misses. Yeah. Rift just kind of beating away at the tentacles with the hammer, keeping them at bay. The creature then seemingly getting frustrated, diving in for a beak attack. Is a 13 hit?
Nope.
And Rift again, just beating it away with her maul. The beast kind of letting out an aggravated snarl-like sound.
Alright. So I can
Well,
see
marching
it from
forward.
here, right?
Yeah, you have pretty good line of sight on it there.
Alright, good. I'm gonna go ahead and take my sling out and take a shot at this thing.
All right, from within Maw, Pippin swinging the sling.
Excuse me.
Hitting it. You are David. The small bit of masonry ammunition that Pippin's slinging, hitting against the soft flesh at the top of the creature, dealing 7 points of bludgeoning.
And I'm gonna take my bonus action to repair Maw.
Smart.
Alright, cool. And then that'll be my turn.
All right. So Conwyn,
Oh, I finally get to go.
yeah,
Alright. Can't do a damn thing. So I'm just gonna move over here.
got to pass, man.
And I'll take a dodge action and
Oh shit, you
decides
really
that it
can't
wants to
do
come to me.
anything. Conwyn gets ready like a Spartan soldier, shield and weapon ready.
Conway, next time we go to the store, I will buy you a ranged weapon.
There's no need. I shall stand my ground and the waves shall break upon me.
right. If I shoot from back here, will Rift be in the way?
No, because the creature's kind of bobbing and floating kind of almost at her head level, so its head is a little bit above her head.
Cool. All right. Nat 20. Nice.
Very good today.
Super hits.
I
That's like
know.
your third
Thank-
crit. That's great.
Thank you, algorithm. Okay. So 2d6 plus 4. So 9 plus 4 is 13 damage. 24 to hit.
All right.
Lame. 5 damage.
Nope, just hitting your the second shot. The beast giving out a snarling, screeching sound, and the arrow going right into its mouth, out through the other side of it. Bits of gore impacting against the wall, and the arrow cluttering to the floor.
Nice.
Being up close to it, and now that the enemy's dead, Pippin thinks to himself, "No, these are definitely pillars made of bone."
All right.
Nice.
You're sure it's actual bone?
Hmm?
Not stone carved to look like it.
Hmm. Pippin, Conwood asked you if you were sure it was actual bone.
Yes, I'm sure it's actual bone.
You know, bones are
It
really
looks
handy for
quite real.
tools, actually.
Hmm. Well, doesn't Slither do that kind of stuff?
What am I doing?
Alright.
Make weapons out of bones and other parts?
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you
so-
want, yeah.
Slither, you're used to working with bones. Are these bones?
Kind of check. Do you want me to?
You just know they're bones.
Yeah, they're bones.
they're bones.
They're just bones.
Does anybody want to
They're
look around
bones.
the two corners, maybe?
Guess I'll look
Uh,
up here. I'm already up here.
The
I
only
will-
one that can is Beryllium. She's can pass over that.
yeah.
While she's looking, I'm going to start clearing and making a path.
Oh, I thought we could just walk over it now that we're done.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just it's difficult terrain, but you
Oh,
can.
Okay.
It is
I
it
will-
is it is like an inconvenience. It's like lots of I'd say probably knee-sized stones and boulders things on the ground there.
I'll give Beryllium the help action to look
Help
at this
action,
top corner, though. Yeah.
What am I hitting for that?
Do a perception.
Well, I have good perception. I thought we were doing investigation. I can.
What are you looking for?
Oh, to see if there's any secret or anything noticeable in this alcove, like this dead end area.
You're not talking.
Can't hear you, Greg. No.
No.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Oh dear Lord.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
What the
Uh,
hell? Okay.
Okay, if that's the case,
just
I'll
wrote that.
Percept and Rift can help me.
Yeah, and even Riff, do an investigation too, since I misunderstood. We can do all of that at once.
I got a nat 20 perception.
Yeah, looking around, this just looks kind of like an alcove to you. You think to yourself, based on the other clues you've kind of seen around the dungeon so far, these were maybe there was once statues in these alcoves, or a banner perhaps. But based on what you're perceiving there, it looks like this room has been just kind of the Grell feeding den for quite some time.
We have come across several secret doors, so it never hurts. All right.
Alright.
Cool. try going right?
Right on here.
Conwin, do
Absolutely.
a percentile roll. As part of the party was kind of investigating and perceiving around in the room, looking for things, you were actually being amazingly efficient in regards to putting the stone back into some semblance of order. Probably gotten roughly 82% of it put back away.
It helps when I can use my shield as a shovel.
Okay.
So now that I'm over against this wall, I would like to take a closer look. Same thing, see if there's another secret door.
I can help.
Do
I'm right there.
looking for a secret door, do investigation.
Ten.
You don't notice anything.
Down the hall we go.
Clark comes over with hot perception eyes, still applying his same roll to that one. Looks over and says, "No, you're not. You know, he doesn't think you're crazy. He just doesn't see anything there."
Yeah, nothing. Moving on. Moving on. Like I was just start adding random squawks to. That would be so fucking annoying.
Or
Also,
amazing.
you're not a parrot. You talk. You're
Parrots talk.
He's got a
Parrots
speech
talk.
impediment.
Yeah, it's occasionally I squawk when I talk.
Like when you're particularly panicked.
What
or
I want to say
flustered.
is that it's actually his voice cracking because he's such an adolescent and he hasn't deepened his voice
I'm
yet.
like, guys, look over there.
All right, let us have everyone catch up to Conwyn, and we'll take our break here.
Looking at my tome and transcribing, I think we're near the start.
Oh, yes, we are. Interesting.
I think that shield that was slightly out of place would have put us near here.
What
Yes,
shield?
I remember that, Craig.
What shield?
You know something, there was actually some fun, out of character here, and try not to let this leak in. There was actually some fun stuff. That was one of the very few things that was missed on day one.
What
But
was?
if you guys found that, you would have found this, and this is actually what I planned for in like session 2 and 3. This
I
is what I
missed something.
thought
What
was
are you
gonna
guys
happen.
talking about? I heard like we missed something. You planned something in a shield. What are you talking about?
Yeah, there was stuff going on with the shields and session
When
1.
we first dropped down,
there.
remember that room has shields all around, and there was one that was slightly askew, but the perception roll or investigation roll that somebody had was only like a 3, so it's just a shield, and they fixed it, and we moved on.
Oh, I don't remember that in the slightest. I remember a different room having a giant
Oh, that's-
shield that was cracked. I
Yes,
don't
no,
remember
what
that
Mitch,
at all.
what Mitch said, what Mitch said is verbatim what happened. You guys
Yeah.
touched the shield too. You touched the shield that I wanted you to pick up. All right, let's take a 10-minute here, guys. We were even a little late. Let's get back by like 7:20 or so. 7:22. Hope everyone's having a good week.
Yeah. All right. Bathroom time.
out of character as we're coming up on this next section here. Conwyn, I do believe that currently you are under the impression that your god wants you to do this adventure with these people, right? So bear in mind that that is probably a belief that Conwyn currently has.
Oh yeah, that's the only reason he's still around.
Hmm.
So we're not back yet, right?
We were waiting on you.
Yeah, I would. Are you ready?
Okay. I wasn't sure because Paul wasn't there.
Yeah, we're just waiting on the last couple bodies.
Craig,
Yo.
on our next break or after this session, I have a couple of questions to ask.
Yeah, of course. If we do it on the next break, just like get my number from your dad and text message them to me because I'm in the office smoking normally. Yeah, whenever.
Penis.
So, could I please have the party do a stealth check, all of you?
Stealth check?
Yep.
It's
And
gonna
of course,
go really well with my chainmail.
yeah, I was gonna say,
Fuck
roll
my
for
life.
those who have heavy armor.
Nat
You guys
20,
have
baby.
advantage.
It actually didn't go that badly. I rolled two 14s.
Wow.
What a turd ass roll.
Got that nat 20.
Wow, actually,
Ugh.
Conwyn, the man with his -1 modifier and disadvantage, ending on a 13. That is like a god mode roll.
Man, where's
Now,
that
back
in
into
initiative?
So,
These
Yeah.
dice roll like crap.
I won't be too much of a Debbie Downer. I think you guys passed it on the whole. The party notices, particularly as they come up to this intersection here, this is like, especially like here, Conwyn and who is that? Rift notice, Clark as well. This is like very well trodden ground here. The dust is almost non-existent in the centers of the hallway.
Nice.
If my maps are correct, down here should be a... Yes, that should be the start right there. The lift above.
There's just a wall here. Is it a secret door?
Yeah, you notice. Yeah, you see. Not only do you notice that this is a secret door, you also notice that this secret door has two like little eye holes, like a giant with a small wiener could use it as a glory hole.
Nice.
Nice.
Amazing. Love it.
But yeah, but there's two of them, so you'd have to be
Good
double barreled.
description.
Yeah.
You're doing a weird hip cock in order to get both of them at the same time.
Can we open the door?
Yeah, of
Open the
course.
door.
Just stick it in.
Yes.
The keys. Yeah.
S is for safe, right?
So you open the door and there were a couple of shields on the door that kind of just like clattered to the floor.
Hmm.
All right. Now we have EC access back to the start.
Here, since I really wanted to do this, we'll have
Oh no.
Kalarar, you roll a luck check.
Sure. Nat 20.
Excellent.
Nice.
As a GM, it's important when you ask for a luck check, you decide in your head what high-low means before the outcome happens.
Yes.
That
is a true statement.
So one of the shields happened to land face down, so that means its back was exposed upwards, and you passively noticed some writing scratched into the back of the surface.
Now it's super
yeah.
safe.
What does it say?
You look down to examine it, and you see written in
All sorts of
faded,
colors.
crusty red something, which you could probably investigate if you wanted to, but it reads, and I'll put this in chat too, "Beyond the pillar forest, the Mad Mage waits, casting spells behind magic